right, we are going to go back out to our town, Clinton, right now. Looks like something's being set up. What's going on out there?
All right, Jess, you know I got to get into some games. So I've got some competitors. In the next segment, we're going to be talking about what makes Clinton so special, but really, you're looking at it right now. Okay, kids, on the count of three, who's going to get it in? You ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh! You and me, girl. Juliet, right? Congratulations.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Blue eyes right here. All right, don't go away. We're going to see if we can repeat that. All right, come here. Let's do it again.
Live from our town, Clinton.
All right, we're back. I couldn't just do an interview with Marion here, the executive director of the Clinton Chamber of Commerce. They want me to do it while I'm throwing Frisbees. So we'll see how long that goes. Okay, here we go. Marion, first question. You were born in Clinton, came back to Clinton. What do you love so much about the town?
I love Clinton because of friendly people, the great businesses that we have here, and of course the Chamber of Commerce that works to promote everything.
Marion, I'm doing terribly, but I am listening to you while I'm trying to get these in. And I mean, this is really a special event that you have put together out.
Well, I had help. Joey from the museum also helped, and we had another person, Hillary from Moore and Warner Farm Management, also helped. You are really not doing very well.
I'm doing terribly, Marion.
But yes.
I just nailed a kid.
You know, once we put the event together, then we have all these other people that have volunteered their time to help during the event.
Marion, there's one. Okay, I'm using that as a backboard. Tell us about the Terror the Haunted House. That's what's going to bring people to Clinton next time.
I hope so. The first full weekend in October 7th and 8th, is our opening weekend. And we are open every Friday and Saturday in October. We usually put through about 4,000 people, and we're hoping to do that again this year.
Well, you know what's horrific? What's happening right now, Marion? I can't get... I do. I'm doing my best. Okay, that's all the time we had. In that entire interview, Marion, I got one. So I will not... Frisbee golf is not in my future. All right, we'll be right back.
We've got fantastic weather here in central Illinois today. Look at all these folks enjoying this beautiful weather. This is what you want to look like in the summertime. We've got bubbles blowing out here. We've got folks with family. There's ice cream here. This is the pristine summer weather that has eluded us through much of the months of the summer here so far. We'll take it. It's going to be like this into the weekend as well. We can see here on satellite and radar over Clinton and DeWitt County, just some of these high cirrus clouds are in place here. And those clouds are also brought with some fair weather cumulus clouds. It's just fantastic, folks. All across central Illinois, seeing that dry weather out here. And we will stay dry through the night tonight. Temperatures, I've got them going down here. Low 60s, maybe a few of us into the upper 50s in spots. By morning, mostly clear. No concerns for any fog here across the area. 57 in Watseka, 60 in Champaign. We'll be at 62 in Decatur. Here's our forecast for Saturday. Partly cloudy through the daytime. We'll see temperatures into the low 80s into the afternoon. 83 for Champaign and in Danville. We'll be at 81 in Mattoon, 81 in Paris, 83 in Springfield. Future track shows here a few clouds coming and going through the nighttime hours. I expect to stay dry across the region. Saturday as well, expecting to keep things dry here. But by Saturday night into Sunday morning, we think maybe we'll have the chance for a few showers to sneak on in here. That's not going to be anything impactful. Most of us miss out on those. We think they'll be light in nature. We've got the chance for some of those isolated showers, maybe a few rumbles of thunder as well here. Sunday morning into the early afternoon is when those will sneak on through the region. Our pattern continues to show signs of changing. We'll transition back to the heat ridge on the way then, starting Sunday into perhaps Monday. The chance will be there for some of those showers and storms. I do expect, though, by Tuesday and especially Wednesday, we will feel the heat here in central Illinois. Now, again, transition for Sunday showers south of 72, best chance going to be along I-70. We will think that Monday's chance, though, might be more centralized in the region. Those chances may be trickling up a little bit, I should say. And I won't rule out the chance for a couple of strong storms. Plenty of instability in place there Monday during the afternoon and evening when we'll watch for that and before things exit Monday night. And the tension turns to the heat. Look at dew point values. Each day, expected to climb will be back into the mid to upper 70s. as we move through the next days, that's going to factor in those heat index values here and lead to some problems. Actual air temperatures for the 90s, heat index values higher than that. Here's your forecast for tonight, down to 60 on the 7-day forecast. Then we'll be seeing the chance for some of those showers on Sunday. Better chances Monday. It's still not much, though. The 90s return. Heat index values well into the triple digits by Wednesday. That heat expected to stick around. We'll take the nice weather here in Clinton while we can get it, and ensure Mac as well. You're enjoying this beautiful weather here at our town, Clinton. Mac.
Jacob, weather is absolutely perfect out here. Clinton is known for so much. We're going to be talking to the clock doctor in just a moment. We'll be right back.
Clinton continues now.
And welcome back to our town, Clinton. You might not know it, but this community is well known for keeping people on track. And the man doing that is the clock doctor, Jerry, joining me now. So, Jerry, I have to ask, how do you get into this line of work?
It's first thing, you've got to be dedicated. It's not extremely heavy work, but it takes a lot of concentration. There is one school left that teaches horology. It's in Quincy. And you can apply there, and best thing to do is find someone that is talented enough to work on them and then become an apprentice. On hand is the best way.
Not only are you well known in the central Illinois area, you're well known really around the world. What's the farthest that somebody sent you a broken clock to have you repair?
Australia.
Holy smokes, what was that like?
Well, it was interesting. We got the clock repaired for him, and then we were preparing to ship it back to them, and they called up and said, we're going to come over and look at your shop. So we had a good visit.
And where are you located?
I'm at 600 West Side Square on the square in Clinton.
Can you tell me what kind of reaction it is to fix some of these family heirlooms for people? What kind of feeling is that?
Well, it's very rewarding. I've seen a lot of tears, joy, and it's very pleasing to make people happy, and I think that's what life's all about, is pleasing other people.
Love to hear it. All right, Jerry, thank you so much. We're going to send things over to Jennifer.
All right, Mac, I told you that it's an old-timey feel out here. Well, it really is. We are going to tell you all about this tractor from 1951, why it is so very special. Don't go. All right, it is time for Chat with Chet. We've been practicing that for a while. This is Chet Walters, and this tractor we're standing in front of has been in your family since 1951. Tell me about it.
Well, this tractor was sold on East Main Street at a sale barn, and my grandpa bought it on December 31st, 1951. The gentleman that sold it to him said it didn't run very good. My grandpa took it home. Long story short, he got it running. It's been in our family ever since. So it was the main tractor when my dad was growing up. Plant corn, plow, everything.
This was a working. Now, you were restoring farm toys, so little things, and then you decided it was time to graduate.
Yeah, I'd been restoring farm toys since I was about 14, 15 years old. And in 2004, we had some extensive engine work done on the tractor, and I decided that I was going to graduate finally. And so I did all the body work and everything on this myself, and painted it, and the goal was to ride it in a homecoming parade in August of that year. And at midnight the night before, I was painting some of the letter work down the grill, and that morning I got up and rode it into town and went through the first parade.
Well, it really is beautiful. Such a testament to your family. Chet, thank you so much. I told you you're going to have a podcast next.
Yes.
It's going to be called Chat with Chet. All right, Mac and Sarah?
Sorry, we're practicing our frisbee toss.
Yeah, we're not doing very good over here, but you know what? We are certainly having a good time.
We are having a great time. Coming up for you at the top of the hour at 6 o'clock, we're going to have a tour of the C.H. Moore Homestead, the DeWitt County Museum, so that'll be fun.
That's right. We're also going to have something pretty special when it comes to Jacob and this fire engine over here. He's not going to be driving it, but it's pretty cool.
It's a
I feel
surprise.
like I need to redeem myself.
How are you so close?
my
Why
gosh.
are you so far away? I thought we had to be way back here, Mac.
Oh my gosh. Is anyone gonna?
Did you see that go up and down?
Oh.
That was insane.
All right, none of us apparently are frisbee throwers.
We'll practice.
We will. All right.
Okay.
So
Welcome to our town, Clinton. We are here on the north side of town at the museum, and it is a beautiful day. I tell you what, though, I had to get a look at how nice it was from even higher up here. We're 71 feet up. looking down upon the Our Town Clinton, a beautiful day here for a great festival in a great town here in Central Illinois. Coming up, we'll do the weather from 71 feet up. We'll see if we can't make it rain up here as well, and more. We've got all of that as Our Town Clinton on WCIA 3 News at 6 starts right now.
You're watching your local news leader, live from our town, Clinton. This is WCIA 3 News at 6.
All right, welcome to Our Town Clinton. And what I am loving about today is as the time goes on, more and more people are rolling in and really seeing what they have set up here. So if you live in Clinton, we want to see you. So come on down. We are in front of the DeWitt County Museum. I am going to give you a tour inside, and you could spend hours in there. We only have 2 minutes, but we'll show you the best of the best.
But you can come and spend hours.
Yeah, exactly.
And believe it or not, the president, the man himself, Abraham Lincoln, he's here. I'm going to be talking to him.
He's back in Clinton.
That's right.
And you might think fire trucks are typically red, but this one is white, and there's something even more special than just that about it. We'll get to that later.
And we're going to show you how to make a rope. Do you know how to make a rope? Neither do we, but they're going to teach us. So lots to get to. But first, we have to get to the news with WCIA3's Jessica Coons.
All right, Jennifer, thank you. Clinton, where we have Jennifer standing by.
All right, Jessica, thank you so much. I'm here with Joey Long. She is the museum director. This is the C.H. Moore Homestead / DeWitt County Museum. Why is C.H. Moore so important to this town?
Well, he was certainly one of our pillars of the community, one of our early settlers, but then also did a lot to make sure that the community grew and prospered. He had a lot to do with success as far as bringing the railroad through Clinton instead of around, made sure that we had public school opportunities for all children, and then also had a lot to do with our public library here.
Okay, and we're going to see some of the library in a bit, but this is his home. This home, you can come here and get a look at all the artifacts coming from the DeWitt County Museum. This is the formal parlor. What's the best part of this room right here?
Best part of this room, I would say, in my opinion, is the pier mirror. It did belong to the Moore family, and it was positioned right there on that wall when they lived here from the 1800s up to 1901.
As we move to the music room, why don't you tell me, how old is this home?
The house was built in the 1870s, and then when Mr. Moore purchased the home, he actually did things to add on to it and improve it. So it's staged to suit the 1880s to 1901 when Mr. Moore lived here. This would probably be the most grand room in the house. You see, this was probably Mr. Moore's favorite room, the library. Mr. Moore actually had more than 6,000 volumes. And also at one point, it was said that he had the largest private library in the state of Illinois outside of Chicago.
And what I love about this museum, a lot of times there are ropes around and you can't really get close to things. I know you don't want people manhandling, but you really can get up close and personal with the artifacts.
A lot of people comment on that. I feel like I'm visiting someone's home, not a museum. And that's what we want. Most people are respectful of the artifacts when they're out. And if you step in the room, you really do feel like you're stepping into the past, stepping into his world.
What is your favorite part in this room?
My favorite part of the room, of course, is the architecture. I love this upper gallery and lower gallery. But a lot of the things here originally, like the Wooten-style desk, this belonged to Mr. Moore. So he liked gadgety things. So you see, if you pull this out, the wings go out. You push it in, the wings go in. So this is the coolest desk to have until the typewriter's invented, and then it's not cool anymore.
But back in the day, this was something.
That was something.
Well, and everybody can come here. There's an upstairs you can see as well. Come on to the C.H. Moore Homestead / DeWitt County Museum. Joey, thank you so much. All right, Matt, Jacob?
And we've got a great bird's eye view up here, Jennifer. Beautiful weather today. I'll tell you what, maybe down here we can get you to stand under there, Jennifer. We'll make it rain. The first rain we've had in a little while in parts of Central Illinois. Hey, we got great weather coming up here for the weekend. The heat is on, though, into next week. We'll talk about that and much more from 71 feet.
Can take you straight up, 96 feet total.
I don't think we're going to do that here. They're telling me to wrap up, so we might have to take this down. I'm a little nervous. I don't know. Mac, what do you think? Should we go any higher?
Jacob, I think that is a great idea, but you know what? Coming up in just a little bit, we're going to be talking to this guy, the President of the United States himself, talking to him about his connection to this community. We'll be right back.
On Clinton.
And welcome back to Our Town Clinton. We have a very special guest. We have President Abraham Lincoln in the flesh, nearly 200 years old. I have to tell you, you're looking great for a nearly 200-year-old man. Can you tell us why this community here is so important and your connection to it?
Well, certainly. First of all, I should note I'm 213 is what they tell me. Yes.
Okay.
But DeWitt County and Clinton, well, of course, I rode the circuit, back in the day. Every spring and fall, we'd travel, the lawyers, along with the judge, and Clinton was one of the places we would visit, DeWitt County. And, of course, this home here was the home of my friend C.H. Moore, Clifton H. Moore. Not when I knew him. When I knew him, he lived in a home about a mile east of town. But this was his home later, they tell me.
And to my understanding, you also coined a pretty special phrase. How does that go again?
Well, Steve and Doug was out there misrepresenting my position. He was trying to fool the people. And I said, you can fool all the people some of the time, and some of the people all the time. But you can't fool all the people all the time.
I love that right there. Can you tell us, what would your take on current politics be today? I'm just curious.
Oh, current politics today? I'm sorry, I don't know anything about current politics today. Sometimes people ask me if I'd run again, and I usually tell them, no, I think things have probably changed. Back in my day, politics was very uncivil. I'm sure it's much different today.
Very different. This guy has jokes right here. Thank you so much, President Abraham Lincoln, the man in the flesh. If you aren't out here right now, come down and see him as well. We're going to send things over to Bryce.
All right, thanks, Mac. I'm here with the Maroons, the Clinton Maroons, and I'm going to hear from Coach and some of the captains here in just a moment, coming up next in sports. All right, we're joined here in Clinton for Our Town with the Maroons. I'm here with Coach Ron Bass and some of the captains here. But let's start with you, Coach. I know football season's just around the corner. It's your second year as coach. Talk to me a little bit about, how that transition was that first year going into this second year here as head coach.
It was a bit of a blur when you get hired in June, and then you're got to try to get things ready for a season. So this year's been a lot better in the sense of preparation. We've been able to get an off season in and get the kids in the weight room and be able to prepare a little bit better than last year. It was just pretty much survival mode the entire time.
And for you guys, having a new coach here, I know a lot of you guys are kind of younger underclassmen as captains. Talk to me a little bit about, how Coach has been doing and kind of just transitioning with him as he kind of builds this program.
It's been great. They've been bringing a new fire and motivation under us and pushing us to be the best we could possibly be.
And also, as I said, you have a lot of young underclassmen, whoever wants to talk about this one, but talk to me a little bit about what it's like having a kind of a younger class and kind of getting to build with them and having these sophomores as captains.
Well, it's definitely going to be a learning process, especially for our leaders and our captains with not having very many seniors. We're a really young team. We've got 2 juniors and 2 sophomore captains in addition to 2 seniors. So typically you have mostly seniors as your captain. So there's definitely going to be a learning curve for these guys. They've been doing a good job so far. I've been very proud of them. We're moving in the right direction. Obviously, we're not where we want to be just yet, but we're definitely moving in that direction.
And lastly, guys, for you, what's it like for you guys to kind of put the team on your shoulders, whoever wants to answer this one, and kind of lead this team into this fall season?
I mean, we love leading the team. I'm excited for this season, and I think we'll do a pretty good job, so I'm ready.
All right. Well, good luck this year, and I'm sure we'll be there. Thursday, we have our Friday night football kickoff show, and we'll also have that on Friday. We'll be there at all the games. I don't know if we'll make it out to yours that Friday, but we're going to try to make it for sure one of these days. But Sarah, I see that you are on a fire truck right now. Did they give you the keys?
They did not give me the keys. They are much smarter than that. But coming up, we are going to take a little bit of a look into the past with the Clinton Fire Department here. There's something much more special about this truck than just being white. Clinton's finest. Stephen Page is the chief of the Clinton Fire Department, and Blake West is an engineer for the Clinton Fire Department. And we are standing here by a very unique looking fire engine. So do you want to tell me a little bit about this, Stephen?
It's a 1941 Ford. We bought this new in 41, used it for a number of years. We sold it when we were done with it for a new truck. Several years later, we were able to track it down, and the guys bought it back, and we've had it back for about 15 years now. Got it back and had it repainted and redone. Now it's pretty much our show truck, parades, and everything like that.
It's definitely a show truck. It is beautiful. I mean, look at all of the details here, the lights and things. And this was one of the first trucks that you guys had here in Clinton, right?
It was about number 4 of the motorized ones we had, yes.
Do you remember where you found it when you bought it back?
I don't remember that.
Okay. That would.
Full-time guy Dave would know.
We'll have to go ask Dave. All right. So this is one of the fire trucks here. We have 3 fire trucks actually, and we're going to walk over here because Blake, who we were with, actually has his own fire truck, and we have a couple of friends. We have a couple of friends in the fire truck here. Oh. Woo,
They put me in charge of the
we
bell
heard,
here.
so we heard there's a fire. Why do you sound like that? Okay,
Why
Blake,
not? Why-
Blake, tell me
yeah.
about your fire engine here.
Well, some people like tractors, some people like cars and trucks. I like fire trucks. So this is my antiquer. I bought it, you know, I got young kids, they love it. They're my kids and all their friends that just like coming over, taking rides.
So does Jennifer.
Yeah,
Hey, Blake.
Jennifer, come over anytime.
I asked Blake, could I sit in it? And he said yes. I pressed all the buttons. Is that a bad thing? We're like 3 5-year-olds back here.
Yeah.
Just, what does this do? What does this
So
do?
it's often on the streets in Clinton. We take it out, go get ice cream, whatever it might be. It's been a lot of fun for us.
Live from our town, Clinton, this is WCIA 3 News at 6:30.
Okay, it does not get more wholesome than this. We've got these kids working so hard making ropes. And then they're jumping rope with them back there and playing tug of war. I do feel like I've been transported to another age.
Yeah, this is amazing. They have amazing cars over here, too. I'm going to be talking to an antique car guy. Pretty excited about that.
I get to eat more ice cream. That's
Yeah.
all I wanted to say. I'm
Good
gonna.
plan.
That's it. I'm gonna eat more ice cream,
That's
and
all.
you're gonna meet the person making the ice
There
cream.
you go.
It's
And
delicious.
that's also a blast from the past. But fast forward to the future, there's a brand new place here that's helping teens in Clinton. So we're gonna talk to them, and I'm gonna school some people in cornhole.
Looking forward to it, yeah.
Oh, she talks a good game, but we'll be the judge of that.
We'll
All
see.
right, but first we got more news. Jessica, you've got that back in the studio.
Continues now.
All right, so I am here with the Vault, which is a teen center in Clinton. I'm standing here with Jason. He's the program director. We're playing some cornhole. I'm teaching him all the moves. But Jason, first, he said bags. First, go ahead and tell me about what the Vault is.
The Vault is a community teen center right here in Clinton on the square, and we offer open programming during the school years, right after school and in the evenings, and it's free to all students. All they have to do is register, and then they can come and check in on their nights for junior high and high schoolers. So we'll have some days that are junior high, some nights that are high school, and some are both. But yeah, we offer all sorts of different programming. Right now we're in the middle of our summer camps. Today we wrapped up our robotics and STEM summer camp. It was awesome. Very cool week.
That is very awesome. And one of the other things that you guys do is you guys have a couple of games. Bowling, I was there. I went to the Vault. It was very cool. And cornhole. Cornhole. So let's go ahead and toss some cornhole. I'm doing very terribly. Jennifer told me to redeem her with a Frisbee situation. And I'm not doing well. Okay, Jason, are you hustling me? Oh, I thought that was going to go in. He practices every day at the Vault. That's what's happening. Yeah. Mine are slippery.
And the excuses are coming out already.
Right. He said the excuses. All right, Jason, thank you so much. Thank you to the Vault. If you are a teen in Clinton, you should come check out the Vault. It is a very cool place. Jennifer, what are you up to?
Show me what they're doing.
We are making mushrooms. Can I see the little...
All right, we are here. We just wanted to show some of the cute crafts the kids are making here at the Vespasian Warner Public Library table. He was buddies with C.H. Moore, and learning, education, and books, really important to both of these guys back in the day.
Yes, it is. The library is a wonderful tool for the community. We have a great library. It does not just crafts for the kids, but we also have gardening and we have books and DVDs and all kinds of things for the community.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, as does really DeWitt County. Kurt Homan is here, the Executive Director of the DeWitt County Development Council. When you look around at what you guys have put on today, what does that make you feel about this town and this county?
Well, very proud, absolutely proud. This community is a community that really comes together, and today was definitely an example of that.
Definitely. All right, Kurt, thank you so much. We'll be right back.
You know, I was sitting out here and looking around. People are going around getting ice cream and having fun, but there's been this group right here. They've just been hanging out. We've been having a good time, right?
Right.
Yeah, so we've got Janice and Ann and Phyllis and Tom. And y'all are from the same class. Y'all graduated 10, 15 years ago?
They did.
You did.
Some of us.
Some of us did. But y'all from Clinton.
Yes, I'm young.
All from Clinton, yeah. So we're here with nice time. The car show's behind us. Had a great time and really enjoying things here. Is the weather really well?
This is Tom's car.
This is Tom's car. Tom, tell us about your car.
What's what? Oh, it's a 37 Ford Coupe.
So it's a nice car. And did you take her on a date with it every so often?
Yes, very often.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
Oh, man. Well, we're having fun here. I don't know. I might get in more trouble if I ask any more questions here. Let's talk about the weather. There's something we're not having any trouble with tonight or tomorrow. You can see in Storm Tracker Doppler, things looking dry and quiet out there here across central Illinois. Just some clouds rolling on through the area. Temperatures for tonight down into the 50s out there. Some spots be a little cool. Maybe 60s in other spots here. We've got a mostly clear to partly cloudy sky. 60 the low tonight in Champaign. We're at 59 in Danville. 57 in Pontiac. For tomorrow, a mix of sun and clouds. I expect Saturday to stay dry. Those clouds, though, may shade us a little bit from the sun here. Temperatures for the day, low 80s. Beautiful summer weather. We can't ask for better weather here in central Illinois. Moving forth, there may be a chance for a couple of showers on Sunday. Best odds for that are down towards I-70. I think, unfortunately, areas that need the rain will see little to none here. Still, though, we'll give the weekend overall a good grade A because temperatures staying pretty comfortable all the way through into the 80s as we move on through. That system is on the way. There may be a chance for an isolated shower or two on Sunday, Monday, maybe a chance for a couple of strong storms, and then the heat is on in central Illinois. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. We've got temperatures that are down into the 50s and 60s tonight. Beautiful night. Get some free air conditioning. Enjoy things here. Here's a look at the 7-day forecast. Then we've got sunshine through the weekend. Some showers Sunday. Can't be ruled out. Monday, a couple scattered storms. And then the 90s return. Boy, the 1990s. They were great, weren't they? Good. 1990s? Yeah. I was born then. Pretty fun, right? Jennifer Roscoe, she started here in the 90s. Jennifer, we're going over to you next, aren't we?
I did start in the 90s. Thank you very much. Okay, I keep talking about the ice cream. I am getting the absolute last scoop. I can't believe we've gone through 10 gallons of ice cream out here. We are going to meet the man, the myth, the legend who makes it all for Clinton when we come. Annie Whitten, he loves it so much, he bought this antique ice cream machine to just make some.
Yes, 5 gallons at a time. It's a 1929 John Deere motor, hit and miss motor that makes it operate. And it's just fun.
Okay, you got to fire it up while we talk.
Okay.
We want to hear it.
We can do that.
What are you doing?
I got to turn the flywheel here.
And Andy, I asked you, so you bring this to the Apple Pork Festival? No, I really like making it for my grandkids.
Yeah, I do. And they enjoy it. And so it's just fun. I just do it for fun.
And how old is this machine?
It's a 1929 John Deere, and so it's been refurbished, and it runs like a new one, as you can hear.
It's really, like you said, we went through 10 gallons out here.
Yeah, we did. And I've got 10 gallon to make Sunday night again, so.
Do you ever get sick of ice cream?
No, I don't.
And it makes everyone happy, right?
It does, yes. Everybody loves ice cream.
Well, everybody loves Andy out here, that's for sure. He's the favorite friend. Okay, Mac, what do you got?
Jennifer, take a look at this. Doug's 38. We're going to be talking to the owner here of this beautiful car in just a moment. Stick with us. We'll be right back. Here as well, and joining me now, we have this beautiful vehicle right here is Doug. Doug, I feel like every vehicle has its story. Tell me about this car.
Well, this is a car I happened to run across by accident. Been looking for several years, and just as a result of a bank robbery in Athens, Illinois, I had to detour on a regular route to a grandson's football game, and this guy had it sitting up in the yard, and with a for sale sign on it, and a week later I owned it.
Very cool. I see Pontiac here on the top here. Tell me what kind of vehicle this is.
This was it's basically a four-door sedan, the deluxe. It was an 8-cylinder straight 8 originally, and the gentleman I bought it from had done some work. He pulled the original motor out and changed it around a little bit, made it more modern. But it's basically 80-year-old piece of steel. It's still in good shape and going to give me many more years of enjoyment.
Straight 8, just like the Buick Roadmaster that I'm aware of. Can you tell me, last little question here, what is the fastest you've ever driven this bad boy?
I think by accident I was about 78 or 79 miles an hour, but the speedometer didn't tell me that. My wife following me informed me of that after we got home, so the speedometer doesn't actually say what it's supposed to, so that's one thing I'm going to be fixing on it.
All right, Doug, thank you so much. We're going to be right back after this.
Okay, we have had a fabulous time here in Our Town, Clinton. But of course, like we end all of our Towns, we are handing out some Holiday World tickets. We have our 4 finalists. First, Ashley is going to draw. And is she going to get a winner? Does it say winner? Oh, okay. We're moving on to Janice. Tickets to Holiday World. Is it Janice? It is not. We're moving on to the boys. Terry?
Winner!
Whoa! Terry is our grand
Congratulations.
prize winner.
Yeah, there
And
you go.
Marion, come on over here. How much time do I have? Do I have time?
15.
Oh,
15
15 seconds.
seconds.
All right,
All
we're going to draw one more basket. Beautiful basket from Clinton. That is the grand prize winner. And Terry Golden.
Woo! Terry, you want to get it?
Both of them? Oh, wow. What are the odds?
Unreal. It is not fixed, but he is a cup